These are the best Nintendo Switch settings for Season 8, so you can get the best mechanics and the best aim on the Nintendo Switch. Yo, what's up ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video and a new season for Fortnite. In today's video, I'm going to be going through my Nintendo Switch settings that I'm going to be using for the entirety of Season 8. This video is an absolute banger, so make sure to stick by it all the way to the end. Before I start, if you're going to buy the Battle Pass, you might as well go into the item shop, press Y on your Switch controller, and put in code Codium. As you guys can see, Codium here, bam, press accept. You're going to be supporting me as a creator. Your boy's going to buy it using code Codium. Sheesh. We got this fresh skin that looks fresh out of Kayaguri. If you know what that means, then respect for you guys. Enough of that being said, let's get right on to the best Nintendo Switch settings. So guys, let's get right on with the settings, Let's go into the settings. I'm going to move my face camera around a bit, purely so that you guys can see all the settings and what I have on and off. Firstly, brightness at 100, that 1x, try to note, and at 6. This is just personal preference, it just looks a lot brighter for the stream and for when I'm recording gameplay. Safe zone, just make sure it's aligned with your TV and you'll be all good. So for show FPS, I have this off. I got told by a friend called Dada that having it off actually completely removes input delay on Nintendo Switch, and to be fair, I've seen quite a big difference. So just give it a shot off. If you don't see any difference, you can turn it on. But honestly, unless you're trying to record a 30 FPS Nintendo Switch montage, there's no real need to have it on. And obviously, we all know why power saving mode needs to be off. It literally just destroys the Nintendo Switch and makes it run like solid 20 FPS, so just leave that be. So guys, next off, you must always leave the matchmaking region on the region that you are going to play on. I play on Europe. If I have it on auto, it can connect to servers such as NA East and NA West. So just make sure it's on the server of your choice. I have my language as English. Obviously, you can change it to anything. That's, yet again, just up for you. Toggle sprint, I have that off because I don't have a selected sprint bind. Sprint by default, I have on because obviously I don't have a sprint bind. I'm going to need to be able to sprint just by moving forward the L stick. And it definitely seems to work really well for me. So if you guys don't have this on, make sure to try it on real quick. Sprint cancels reloading. This is the most annoying thing ever. Just turn it off, because if you sprint and then you start reloading, you just do the little jog, and obviously that's a bit, it's not what you want. Or you stop reloading at all. Also open doors. It is perfect because people are like, oh, it automatically opens doors for enemies, but it actually doesn't. Only when you're close enough to hitting the door directly on the face, only then does it really open the door. Hold to swap pickup. To be fair, I had that off, but it should probably be on, so that in an end game you just hold down your pickup bind, which for me is Y, and that will pick up the gun for you instead of having to have it in a random place in your inventory. Toggle targeting I have off. Mark danger when targeting I have on. Obviously, if you don't have a mic or your mic doesn't work, then that's a way to mark it. Also pick up weapons, don't have this on, it's just a bit annoying. So guys, for preferred item slots, this is definitely what you want to have. Firstly, you want to have, that's not a shotgun. Firstly, you want to have a shotgun in your first slot, 2 consumables, a sniper, and then an AR. So say, whenever you pick out, whenever you press A from switch mode to guns, you're going to pull out your shotgun instead of your AR, meaning that you can always hit them fat pumps. Also, sniper and or bow in that slot next to the AR, purely so that you can switch from sniper to AR to sniper really easily. Obviously 2 heals in the middle, and then the shotgun in first. It's just what you want. Auto sort consumables to the right does not matter at all due to the fact that you have preferred item slots as on. Reset building choice, yes, just have it on. So obviously when you're building and say you've just built a ramp and you pull out your builds, it's going to bring out your wall because that's obviously the first time slot. Disable period option, yes, I understand. It may give you a bit of input delay, but it's 100% worth it so you don't mess up your edits. Turbo building, obviously, yeah, have this on. And confirm edit on release. I actually have this off for some reason. I prefer it off You guys don't really have to have it off, but it's just down to personal preference. If you guys can learn to not use confirm edit and release, definitely do, because you become much more of a faster editor. Contextual tips, have this off. It's just not even a decision anymore. It should just naturally be off, unless obviously you are a noob and you need the advice and the tips. Invert view, all of this should be off, other than obviously turbo delete in creative mode and tapped interactive search. Probably have this one on. I don't know, I have this off, but yeah, just have that one on. For HUD, yet again, down to personal preference. I'm just going to scroll down to show you guys what I have. So if you want to see it, voila, there you go. Motion, motion, motion. You guys should definitely consider learning motion seriously. People like DL Rubik's, Tetra, Phantom, all of these big Switch players and content creators, I suppose, use motion, and they're actually cracked. To be fair, this pushes the boundaries on the Nintendo Switch, and I 100% recommend you guys give it a shot. So my settings are 56, 19, 15 and 56. It's reasonably slow, I'd say, but I'm comfortable with it. You guys, if you're going to switch to motion or are playing motion, need to know how to find a good sense. That being, say, testing it in creative maps. Top right hand corner, or there, up there, is going to be a card showing you how to get good aim on Nintendo Switch. Make sure to watch that after this video, and let's go on with the next most important one. Controller options. Controller auto run should be on, build immediately should be on. Edit hold time at 0.100. You can have it at 0.250, obviously, if you do the little trick that I'm going to give you. But yeah, just keep it at that. It doesn't really matter. Vibration off. Sus. It is a bit sus, so just turn it off. I have a low sense, or a somewhat low sense. This doesn't feel low when I play it. I don't know why, but it looks quite low. So 8 for ADS and look horizontal and vertical, 34, and then 1.6 and 1.4. I then do play exponential. This is a controversial one. Linear, exponential, bam, bam, bam. Linear, you've got the good mechs, but exponential, you've got the good aim. Personally, exponential has to be up here as probably the best of the two. If you play linear, just try it out. Oh my gosh, your aim will become insane. Sound and volume. There was this new one that got added during season 8, and it is the main. And to be fair, I don't actually know what it is, so I've just put it at 65. Ours at 65. Sound effects 30, dialogue 12, cinematics 28, picture-in-picture 5. That's just it. Cheeky little trick to get less input delay. Off, extra small, white, null, and clear. Just do all of that, and you'll be completely chilling. All of these give you the least amount of input delay possible. I don't know why drop shadows on here. Just make sure it isn't none. Voila, you'll be chilling. Visual sound effects, Switch players, boys. It's part of our representation. Sorry for that. It's part of our representation, you know. Have it on. I don't know. Just shows people, I guess. But here's the most important one. Switch mode to /edits. And obviously I have an edit and I have a switch mode because I used to play claw and I play motion. Using this paddle, that is an X. That is switch mode, or A. But here, you can turn this up to 0.250 if you really want. And due to the fact that the whole switch mode /edits there, you'll be completely chilling in essence. I have toggle pickaxe on L, but look, if you guys are editing with L3, then just keep edit on there and then toggle pickaxe on X. Just the other way around, but I'm used to editing with X, so that is my go-to one. I've got place on the down D-pad, I don't really know. Oh yeah, here, it is an important one. R2 for select, well, that's not really important, I think everyone has that. Reset is L2 or ZL, and confirm is L. That's quite important, and if you guys are not doing that, you guys are definitely missing out. Double edit bind is obviously very important for like a Switch player, I guess. And obviously confirm edit and release off, that's vital, so make sure you switch to them. Also decline friend requests, and I believe it is show social notifications and show text chat. If you have them off, you're going to get less input delay. And show on career leaderboard, I now have this on, but if you have this off, you're also going to get less input delay because it's like a mini replay mode in the back. Just get rid of that, you'll be chilling. Look at that. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see it. Look at that absolutely outstanding one. Look at it. Bam. And it's got this style. I'm looking like the green hash of the, was it the rock? No, not the rock. You know what I mean? Demon Slayer, come on. Obviously I'm gonna grind for that. But yeah guys, if you have had a good one, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. And also comment Season 8 settings if you got to this part in the video. Thanks, and peace.